Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 8:30 p.m. Central Time, May 1st. Happy May 1st, everybody. I'm not sure if today's or this month's a holiday. I haven't looked. But if it is, shout out. Yeah, hope you're all doing well. It's late. I'm tired. I've been studying all day. So without any further ado, let's get into a warm up. Yeah, nothing really crazy to report on today. Just kind of lots of studying. If you can tell by the music, we're going to be doing quite a bit of some very almost sad music. Not completely sad music, but definitely kind of doomer, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, let's get started. But yeah, so I mean that's that's the story. I've just been studying all day. Talked to my professor about cheat sheets on the exam. Uh, it got close to feeding some grackles today, which was really fun. Um, like I was tossing millet into the ground, and four grackles swarmed me, and the two of them got into a fight and then left. Uh, that's it. I mean, that's probably the highlight of the day. I've never been that close to a grackle. I've never had a grackle that has been so like interested in interacting with me before. Um, I and they like I mean, they'll like anything to eat, but they definitely weren't too interested in the millet. They tasted a little bit and they were like, nah. So I'm gonna try sunflower seeds in the future. Is it just me or is this me? Nah. Oh wait, the music's loud for me because I turned up my personal volume. What's up, Bear? There we go. Hope you're doing well. Ah, yikes. Oh my goodness. How's your day going so far? This music is totally what I expected. Yeah, that's just it. Did you clear your hotbox? I did. I huffed and I puffed and I sucked it all in. I just simply went, just lots of studying. Plenty. Not plenty. I need more. The uh, the burnout's kicking in. Actually, no, it's the quiet before the burnout. The like portion where you don't feel it, you go a little bit numb. The only thing you can feel is either anxiety or tired. But exams will be over soon. I'm making okay progress. I just need more practice and more hours in the day and I'll be good. I can only do one of those. So I was playing Hex Systems on the pre-stream, but I decided music with lyrics will not do me well right now. What's up, James? Glad to see both of you guys in the voice chat. I hope you guys were having fun. Don't feel obligated to join me in here and stream if you guys want to hang out. I'm not sure. I'm not looking at the Discord, but um, don't feel obligated to join stream if you guys were chilling in there. There's no attendance. My nose is a bit stuffy too. Even though I took allergy meds, I had some really good spicy ramen. Ooh, maybe I can convince my parents. My parents are coming down to help move my sister out. So maybe I could convince them to I could go get food with them. I'm not sure how busy they'll be, but that'd be nice. All I know is after stream, I'm gonna have a nice hot shower. I'm gonna sleep. I did sadly have another dream that caused me to wake up. I'm not gonna call them nightmares because that's a bit dramatic, but it's definitely like, an unpleasant dream that makes me wake up. And I'm kind of losing track. I need to start writing them down. I can't remember no, the job one was the other night. Um, think it was something to do with one of my friends. I had two dreams last night. I woke up and then fell back asleep and had another dream. That was kind of normal. So, have you ever had a dream where you wake up from it and you're like, oh, that would have been a nightmare? Do you guys get that? Like, a lot of the time, I sometimes like have dreams where I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely gonna turn out to be a nightmare. I've even had dreams in the past where I can tell it's gonna be a nightmare dream, and I've woken up myself. Like I was legit in my dream. When I was a kid, I used to have like crazy dreams, like to the point where I would have to like practice waking myself up in the dreams. I'm not joking. What I would do in the dream is if I was ever in a nightmare or something, I would like close my eyes and count to three and like open my eyes as hard as I could in the dream, and that usually woke me up in the real world. Craziness. This feels off. I feel like I did this too high. Oh yeah, I did. I This was supposed to be the correct dot, wasn't it? I hate it when I do that. That's such a. I'm just gonna correct it like that and act like nothing happened. Is that even right? No, it isn't. Am I crazy? It's like in the middle. Why is my name gray? Your name is light blue and normal blue. Oh, there we go. App being silly. Oh yeah, I should give a bit of an explanation. So yeah, like I said, we were gonna do low roar, and we may even do low roar if it gets a little bit quieter, on stream or whatever, and people wouldn't mind having lyrics in the music. But right now we're listening to Hex System, which is the same person who created the Umami series on YouTube. Very good series. If you haven't heard of it, I'm very surprised. It's a kind of like surrealist dystopian horror-ish, not really horror, but like surrealist dystopia. Uh, Very good stuff. Kind of Eldritch horror maybe. The one I sent before is gray. Huh. Which moment? But if you like body horror, if you like dark grungy stories, lots of interpretation and hidden meaning, then Umami is great. Yeah, Umami's the YouTuber. I don't think it's nightmare inducing. I don't think. Everyone's different, right? But it is definitely very unique, very well done, and especially the music by Hex Systems. This is their soundtrack, Amanita Acriata. Not I haven't listened to this one before, so but my favorite one is I think it's called Comfort in Numbers, or at least that's the song from it. But it's exceptional. I really love the song Comfort in Numbers and the other stuff from that album. I used it in a video once. I will probably use it again. This violin is like iconic. I'll turn it up a little bit for you guys. Throughout a lot of X System stuff, and I love to hear it. How's your Satisfactory going so far, Jims? Gosh, shoot, I didn't watch that video you sent. Huge, good to hear. There's a lot more where it came from because I'm definitely in a doomer mood. This is a bit more upbeat, but it's gonna be a quieter stream once I'm done doing my introductory apping. This is gonna sound cliche and cringy, but it is true. Uh, as you guys know, I learned German immersively. I didn't have a textbook. I learned words as I heard them and in their context, as I think every language should be initially. Then you'll study grammar and more complex things, right? And there's one word in German that I like more than English, even though it practically has the same meaning, and it's traurig. Traurig? Uh, Pronunciation aside, right? Trauig. Traurig, right? Make sure I'm not trolling. Oh, with R. Sorry, I missed an R. But yeah. And it means sad. I just feel like, I don't know, the word itself, like this music is traurig to me. Um, like I don't know how to describe it. Just that word makes more sense here. My day, just studying, just lots of rain and studying. Not even the good rain. The good rain only happened at the end. It was just kind of like that pitiful, gross clouds that make you question if the sun's still there. How's your day, Jims? Second day, right, of summer? Or third? I'm losing track. Today is Thursday. I was telling I was telling Bear this, but I'm definitely in the stage of exams where you stop feeling. I mean, I'm still anxious, but it's more so like I don't care that I'm studying this much anymore. I used to be jittery in my seat, like really wanting to text people and draw and things, but now I've the dust has settled and I'm just in my chair. Oof, goodness. I guess what you could call it focus, but second, I had my send my professor a new project because I sent the wrong one. Oops, oh no. I got a grade back today for my security project. Didn't do as well as I hoped. In fact, I'm pretty surprised by the grade, but I made out with an A in the class, hopefully. I need to do my course evaluation for that class. Meaningful. I get why people do course evaluations right before the very end, so they don't have a bunch of biased course evaluations once they get their grade. But it's hard to do course evaluations when all I'm doing nowadays is just studying, right? So, like, what, am I going to take time out of my day from studying to do that? When the grackles came to me today, when I was tossing around millet, they definitely have interacted with people before. Like they came up to me with an expectation. Already, uh, they had like clear intent that they wanted me to throw things. And like anytime I threw something, they'd go explore it, investigate it. So someone's been feeding the grackles, and it isn't me. And not only that, but a whole swarm of them came. The place I was sitting. Also, because I saw Delano going through the first 50 boxes stuff and he was talking about it, I decided to look through the Drawbox 250 box challenge for the first time since I've done it, like thoroughly, watched the video. I watched the video in the background as I was working on my cheat sheet. It's changed a lot and in a good way. I think letting students put down the VP at the beginning is very constructive, and then assigning a specific number of highly foreshortened and shallow boxes and defining what those are explicitly. Pretty neat, pretty good. Me like. I need to check the Kavel Gmail. I forget to do that sometimes. I don't know why I just felt the need right now. Because I don't use the Kavel account commonly. It's usually just source audio, Grammarly, stream elements spamming me. Even though I've clicked unsubscribe thousands of times. In fact, I think unsubscribe. There we go. Okay, cool. Why am I doing my emails? I don't want any of these things, Grammarly. Ay, ay, ay. My hand stopped. Terrible. Do a couple more. Oh, interesting. Down here. Yikes. I've never had that happen before. It rolled off my knuckle. That's insane. Do one more plane. Yikes. The angles, those always kill me. The angle at which I was drawing it, not the angle of the line. Cool. Okay. Pretty decent warm up today, everybody. So we only have one cylinder left for this page, and that's all I plan on doing today. And then we'll spend the rest of the team stream critiquing it, or doing the draw over. But with that being said, we're gonna take a quick BRB, grab some water, do all that stuff, and then we'll come back, and we'll work on cylinder. What is it? 160? Yeah. So be right back. Alrighty, we're back. So, oh, that kind of scared me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So, trying to find the album that has the song I love a lot. Oh, huge! That's awesome, Bear. Is this the first of the 250? If so, drop it in Discord if you're cool with that. I'd love to see it. This music definitely changed pace. We're gonna cut that real quick. Here's what I'm looking for. Okay. Interface, that's the series, okay. Yeah, so I was trying to find the previous boxes I did, but I lost them. I gotcha. Where's safety and numbers? Heck yeah. Nice, am I high? Where's safety and numbers? What? Comfort and numbers. I'm very silly. Is this a single? I guess it is. Well, we'll play this. This is a very nice song. And while we get ready to play that, we are going to get out the 250 cylinders, yes. I realized halfway through talking right there how like unexcited I sounded, and I had to laugh at the end of that. I'm excited. I'm just it's tough. It's tough to do that. Okay. Um huge. Cool. Let's get started. Yeah, here is comfort and numbers. There we go. It's a bit of weird wonky song, but it's a good like end of the day song, I think. Methinks. Cool. Alrighty, so you guys know the drill. An hour. Probably won't take us a full hour, and if so, that's okay. I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. Um, this thing I I want sleep, and I've been getting good amounts of sleep or going to bed at the right time, but I keep waking up. I don't want to keep waking up. And taking more melatonin doesn't fix that because I wake up from my bad dreams that I have from the melatonin or just the crazy dreams. So yeah, anyways, let's get started. We'll figure it out. Oh. Oh. No, the bolt fell out again. That's part of my oh, that's a piece of hair. Gross. That's part of my that's like perfectly centered in the camera. That's pretty neat. Um Me too. Yeah, or that's the thing. They don't usually give me bad dreams unless I'm in like a high anxiety area. And sorry to let the music go for a second. Can't disrespect that. But yeah, like I do have more dreams, I think, when I take melatonin. But given when I'm in like heightened anxiety induced states, I'm more likely to have nightmares. So, we'll see. So, what kind of box should we do? Let's take account of what we have here. We have squish, kind of not squish at all. Messed that one up the other day, which I'm still mad about. Even though there's like clear mistakes on the others, this one angers me the most. Because these are conceptual or mechanical errors. That one is just me being silly goofy. Okay, kernel. We're not doing that bit. Even higher degree. It's just hard to fit a high degree in like right here, unless we have it really tilted towards us. Let's see. I kind of like this one. This one wasn't too tilted away. Um, so high degree, low foreshortening. Not a center Y. Let's also, this one we rotated on the right. We don't want these to be too similar. So we'll shorten, because this one's the left faces, or, relative to us, the left face is turned away from us. This one, the right face is turned away from us. Why am I worrying about, like, oh, I don't know. What is this? We're going to be playing Spiritual Paralysis. Why am I worrying about the composition of, and I spit on my page. Composition of my boxes, I don't know. Now my spit's on the page, so that's cool. I don't know how that got there. I wasn't, like, saying anything spit worthy, I don't think. um High degree, left side, very important. Uh and if we want a very high degree, that means we aren't going to be really foreshortening these too much. If we started it in here and did like this, we could actually go down a lot. It means we're gonna just have practically an L shape. So I just place an L shape wherever we want, and then we'll highly foreshorten it to make it taller. So if we have an L shape here, the back of our L. I think that's good. That one's a lot shorter. That will give us, so we'll extend it. That. I think this page, all in all, is going better than the previous one, but oh shoot. I don't think it's good to store brush pins the way I was storing it. Actually, you're right. It's still not at the tip, bro. Damned. Probably my fault. Who knoweth? Yeah, that means we have to get like very close to 90 degrees here. Oh my god. Why does Microsoft Security make the same noise as the OBS you're out of internet noise? I know why, but jeez. Scares me a bit. It was probably one of the last things I need tonight is a internet outage. Knock on wood. Hey. Okay, so we're going to define the square first, and then we'll worry about over here. I'm going to use this line to define the VP down here, because we're more constrained for room on here than over here. Bear mug in the 250 challenge. Craziness. Oh, here we go. Should have focused more on rapidly converging as format. Okay, Do it real hard on the bottom back corner. Don't mind that. Everyone does that, especially for the first five. And your first five are looking mighty, mighty good. Wow, good job. I wouldn't be afraid to make them a tiny bit bigger. I'm not sure if Bear's here. I'll hold off on speaking on them. I could probably write something in Discord. So our goal here is to make it pretty gosh darn parallel. Oh, huge. But yeah, I mean, you did a great job. I mean, most people would envy your first five. Um, yeah, like the one on the left and the one on the top right definitely could be foreshortened a lot more. But overall, great job. I mean, you'll probably be better than me at 100. You know, like you're you're in the right direction. Even though I'm not sure as to how entirely the new format works, but yeah, my only recommendations are don't be scared to just go crazy with that foreshortening. Um, and you could draw them a little bit bigger, a teeny tiny bit, or if you want me to do a critique in Discord, I can do that as well. Once I'm done with Drawbox, I'm gonna start critiquing people. I'll finally feel comfortable at that point. Be like, ah, yes. And I'm also saying after Drawbox because that's when I'll be graduated with college. And so like, if I could do bare minimum like one critique per week, I think that'd be pretty cool. Huge, yeah. Oh yeah, if you ever want like another perspective, don't forget that Scylla Stew, uh, she streamed a lot of the, if not all of the 250 cylinder challenge or box challenge. And she has like I took her Y method and changed it up to something that works a bit more for me and makes a bit more sense for me. But if you want to see hers and her explanation, and then I'm comfortable critiquing her 250 boxes, that's all on YouTube. I can link it if you need it. Yeah, it's I think Skyla. Here. Oh, I posted. Oh, here, yeah. Should be on the Drawbox website. Here is her channel, and oh, also lesson two. Here is as right there as you. Is that a thing? I don't know. That is the playlist for the 250. How do you pronounce that here? How to pronounce this correctly? Please tell me. I'm crazy. I'm cracked. Okay. What I hate pronunciation videos where it's like 3 minutes. Just say it. Just say it. Oh my god, just say it. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, my bad. Always forget my YouTube is like blaringly loud. Wait, why don't I just add a limiter? Here, wait, my apologies. Let me add a like a hard limiter on oh geez, I'm sorry. This is like something good to do. Compressor. That's like -10. Does the music sound weird now? Let me know if the music sounds weird. I'm actually gonna turn off the compressor for now because I'm not sure how that sounds. And the waves were looking a bit weird. Let's go. Should we go crazy? Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh wait, is the Scylla the thing from the Odyssey? Is that what the Scylla is? Man-eating monster who lives on one side of the narrow channel. Yes. Oh, wait, I think so. And then like had to like freaking like on their way back there. I mean that's the whole story. But they had to like freaking Tokyo Drift. Oh, the Kraken. Okay, gotcha. I remember I barely this was like freshman year of high school, but like they had to like Tokyo drift their boat around or something. Forgive me if that's not true to what the mythology is. Actually, if I foreshorten enough here, it should be fine over there. So I'm gonna go crazy with it in honor of Bear's first five. We'll go crazy with this one. You guys liking the beep boop music? Oh, nothing happened to me, sir. Sorry. I didn't get worse. No, no, I didn't get worse. Previous. Yes, I think. It's just showing up pictures. It's been a while. I remember really liking the Odyssey though. I didn't get to read the Iliad, but I heard good things about the Iliad as well. I've not been in a position where I read things. If I ever, I if I read things, it's usually like self-help or something. And then again, I either actually read it, physical copy or audiobook. Um, Swallows the water. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna switch the song because there's just a lot of beep boops. Um, ooh, guys, I found a Greek mythology is so fun. I found like a hidden gem today. Um, of music. I at the gym. I sometimes when I'm listening to music, I need something kind of silly like dubstep wubby, right? Um, I'll listen to Apache because like Apache's good. I mean, Rip by Apache I still love. Uh, and then Insta Samka and Witch. I think those are like my top three of Apache or Apache. But I was listening to his singles today, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was like the perfect James Bond. It was with Vlad Kuchmar or whatever. I don't know his name. I just see he makes music. I think he's the same person he made Rip with. But it was like such a dramatic thing. It was so good. I was gonna send it in the music share chat and I just forgot. And I convinced myself, oh, I don't need to save it because I'll remember it, and I don't remember it now. But it was very good. I listened to it twice. In fact, oh, goodness, I'm getting distracted a lot this stream. What did Stream Elements just email me? You've been upgraded to Stream Elements' new sponsorship program. Yeah. Um, You're right. Sorry about that. I listened to a lot of music today, so it's going to take a second to comb through this. There we are. Okay, I think it was either oratores, which are like orators, or catch me. I think it was catch me. Uh, oh no, no, it was oratores. I think. Yeah, Vladimir Kauchimar, Apache, and someone else. You'd be good friends with my friend. I think she's been doing research papers relating on Greek mythology. Ooh, what research is there currently in Greek mythology? That's a tough question because you're not the one doing the research, but I find it very beautiful and interesting that we're still figuring out stuff from then. And yeah, in an even cooler way, we'll never truly know the truth. So it gives us infinite room to approximate and find new ways of piecing together the past and figuring out who we were once were, you know. What's his name? Milo Rossi. I love Milo Rossi. Shout out to Milo Rossi. He's so fun. He's like Professor Dave Explains, but not as angry. I don't know. Yeah, it's fun. Um, and I wouldn't call Professor Dave Explains angry. I mean, he's the reason why I passed chemistry. So, uh, but like Milo Rossi is like, yeah, this guy's kind of an idiot. Meanwhile, Professor Dave is like, this guy's a charlatan and should be put to death. No, I'm kidding. But definitely a lot more emphatic, and a lot more direct, less cushioning. I mean, hey, it's Professor Dave. He taught so many Gen Zers. Really, is that the correct thing? That doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel like Batman. I want to watch a Ghibli movie. I want to watch The Boy and the Heron. It looks beautiful. Maybe I'll watch that after finals. If it's a cry-worthy movie, then that'd be perfect. Totoro, I haven't even watched that. The only Ghibli movie I've watched is Spirited Away. While I was jet lagged on a plane. So probably could have had a better Boy in the Heron. Good, huge. Okay, maybe I'll have two things to watch this week. Very exciting. I will buy everybody plane tickets. We'll all go to the world's biggest movie theater and watch The Boy in the Heron with my crazy streamer money. Everyone who's ever watched my channel ever will get a ticket. My friend said the story was weird, but I don't know. I love it. For Spirited Away or for the Heron? Either or. I know Spirited Away story. I hate or I don't hate it. It's a wonderful story. I just had to watch like three analysis videos and like rewatch it to like figure it out. And I'm not sure if this is true, but some people said Miyazaki purposefully made it a bit convoluted and hard to follow because Western audiences, he has a bit of a beef with them. I can't remember why. Miyazaki the goat. I think it's because of either localization stuff or like they tried making him change the plot to fulfill some standards, and he was like, "No, what?" This is what I made. This is looking rather less let's get Mr. Beast on stream. He could pay for all that actually. Line work's good. Conceptual stuff we failed a little bit, but it's okay. Should have started off with that line. And my back point's gonna be off. This one, not that one. Oh shoot, this this is gonna be a very tough center line to draw. And shoot, I should have made that a lot more small. Doing better than yesterday though. Oh shoot, I need to delete my YouTube comments. That was just me saying random. Now looking back, this is just so clearly rectangular, and I didn't see it before until that. Isn't that like a Gestalt part of your brain or something? Who knows? Not the part of your brain, but just Gestalt reasoning. What is it called? I always found that really interesting. That was like only a footnote in one of my Psychology 101 lectures, but I found it pretty neat. That psychology class was probably one of like the most high octane classes I ever took. Because the quizzes were online proctored, and there was like one or two a week, and it like homemade, like the professor made these questions every week, so you could do as many Quizlets beforehand as you wanted to, and you'd never be prepared. You had to legit do flashcards and like be in the book, which I mean, this should be the standard, but it isn't, which is probably okay because I would be dead right now if it was. As for like actually no, because like engineering quizzes I feel like are different. Because you can have like, supposedly, you have, uh, you do this to this file descriptor, and the inode, blah blah blah. Right? It's like mechanical. You can kind of immediately parse. Okay, if you do this thing to that, sure. And psychology, I guess, yeah, but like, I don't know. It's different. It's like, yeah, if you poke the brain, it'll probably do something. Sorry for the flashbacks, James. However, I mess with file descriptors. Like I FW with them, as they say. File descriptors are cool. Everything is a file is a pretty brilliant abstraction that I like. My least favorite abstraction is probably virtual memory. Not because it's bad. I love virtual memory. But it's just so convoluted to learn. Because like no one has like the full picture. Like even the book I had, which is like the most popular book, it did such a poor job of explaining how everything fits together, and it didn't even go into physical memory right there, so I was like very lost when we started trying to bridge the two. Whatever. Like I'm still about confused about some kernel level memory mappings and how that all works. Oh god. My understanding of error correcting codes are very different from most because I've learned about error correcting codes for cryptography before like their conventional use. So I've learned cryptographic error correcting codes instead of uh traditional ECCs, right? So I have a bit of a weird. Hey, I don't want to learn any more about them. I mean, the ones what was it called? It has a D in it, I think. No, MDPC. Um, which is specifically, I think it's specifically a cryptographic error correcting code where the message that you send someone isn't the actual thing, the bit string, it's the errors introduced, the error string, which is pretty neat, methinks. I'm stupid. I was doing the wrong VP. Yep, more like wrong PP. Ayo, I'm sorry. It's been a rough day, guys. I remember on my I'll always bring this up on stream because it was so ridiculous. The entire semester, my professor at the beginning of the semester, you know, it was on the syllabus. He was like, "Hey, you're gonna learn about virtual memory." We're like, "Cool." Then first day of class, I'm like, "Virtual memory is on here, but it's not. It's on like the things we learn, but it wasn't on like the course topics list. Will we learn it?" He said, "No, we won't learn it in class." We're like, "Cool." First quiz. There's questions about first test. Sorry, there's questions about virtual memory and why we need it. Okay, you lied to us. He made a statement saying you should have read the book anyways. Cool. On the final exam, uh, he said there would not be virtual memory. On there it was literally one question, and it was, is this a physical address or a virtual address? And that made me so mad. Um, and also one thing that he did on exams is he made it pull from a random question pool, as you do, but some questions were notably infinitely easier or harder than others. And so some people in the class just had notably easier tests. And when we brought this up to him, he said he didn't care. So what a gamer. A cool professor. He must have a lot of alumni that love to stay in contact. Okay, so we're going to do a strategy we came up with yesterday. We're going to draw the first ellipse and then use it to predict where on the X the other ellipse should land to. So watch and learn. We're probably going to mess this up, so bear with me, guys. But yeah, I personally believe the best kind of professor is one that doesn't accept any critique and is set steadfast in their own archaic ways that do not want to learn or improve. I might have accidentally come up with a bear with me. I might have accidentally come up with a way to do some, not a proof, but like an idea. I have an idea, as they're called. So yeah, see how these intersect right here? Ideally, we should be able to project this downwards, right? Thinking what I'm putting down. Right there-ish. I'm not gonna make it too deep. What? That's a nice what. I think I hit that one pretty good. Pretty well. Yeah. See, now this one's like stretched. What the frickety frick is going on, guys? Dang it. Okay, well. Oh, this one. No, no, no. Cool. I could see it. Maybe if it was like a little bit lower pitched, yeah, I could definitely see that. So before we do our corrections, guys, I have an idea. I actually looked into this earlier today. I looked up some. I tried, but oh, I just pulled out 3 pages. I did not mean to do that. That's excessive and uh-oh. Um, so Delano brought it up on the other stream, and I asked a couple streams before that. How do you know where to put the sides of the cylinder? Specifically, I'm going to put call these lines the edges of the cylinder. Okay, and I say the edges of the cylinder are these right here. This one, right? This one, and this one. How do we know? Um, how do we know where to put that? And you were like, well, Kavel, it's obvious. It's just tangent, right, to the two ellipses. But look, why not put it right here in the middle? Because we know whenever you circumscribe, I think that's the word, whenever you have a circle inside of a square, it's tangent to the 4 points, right? That's how it works. That's how circle work. And so ideally, we should have a line here. But that don't look right. And quite obviously, that doesn't work here. Yet it kind of works right here. So what's the big idea? Are we wrong? Are we right? What's going on? Is this line right here the back one? Right? Does that make more sense? But no, because this is clearly in front. So does it mean our circle is wrong? What's going on? The thing I just came up with is this. We know for a fact that the minor axis will be traveling through these 2 points. That means if we put a line down, which I don't want to use this ruler actually because this smears, and I'm just gonna, yeah, whatever. Right. That was better. That was better than whatever. So we know this. This is the minor axis. Well, the rule of the minor axis is the major axis runs perpendicular through it, right? And the top right here met there, and the bottom met right here, instead of the exact center. And if you look, that accidentally, I didn't even plan for that. That is where these land. Let's test this with another one of the ones we made. So we have our minor axis. Hey, what's up, Delano? We have our minor axis. And then we draw our major axis. Perpendicular through the center. Oh, that wasn't perpendicular. It's more so like this. And once again, that is basically tangent where the tangent points are. Yet it's not the absolute center. Or it's not looking to be. It's looking to be pretty close, right? It's looking pretty close to be the center, but it's not it exactly right there. It is exactly right there. So this is something to think about. Where did you get that translucent paper? I've always had this, several ones of this. I think I got this at Michael's. It's relatively cheap. Yeah, it's always good to have tracing paper on you for moments like these. Tracing paper, shut up. The problem with tracing paper, though, is it has a very waxy surface, so it smears everything, which is just such a pain. Yeah, you can find it in droves. Look up tracingpaper.com. Don't look at that. Maybe a scam. I don't know. Cool, cool. Alrighty. So yeah, we're just gonna do corrections, critiques, etc. Call it that. We're gonna go through a little list we have right here. Setting up the setup. So first, we're going to do the minor axis of the ellipses, then the cylinder edges, and then the minor axis, and then the actual edges of the box. So first, minor axis of the ellipses. What is a minor axis again? So yeah, this one's very off. And this one, lo and behold, is even worse. Yipes. Alrighty, have a good one, Jims. Oh, about to, sorry. Or ready to. I read all of that wrong. And now we have the cylinder's edges. Ayud. Now we have the edges of the box. Yipes. That one actually did quite well. It looks to see my right one, the one where I swing under, it's being undershot. We need to move it out a bit. This one's being fine. So we're undershooting our lower part, which guess what? We learned that from the original cylinder challenge, everybody. Whoa. There's always a part in this room where I'm just staring at Kavel. Don't look. What? Venerable garden. God, I'm a freaking sensory baby. iPad child. Oh my gosh, it's the music that I play frequently. Bear, I don't know why, but I'm imagining like a silly, goofy drawing. Forgive the rant of like the bear mug character, TM. Um, um, it's like monitor and like you're kind of, leaning forward. I forget what the bear mug character looks like here. Wait, I'm gonna go to the seal drawing. Art. Zoom up, go up. Was it not an Archer? Maybe not. I hope it was. Come on, if I scroll far enough. Oh yeah, we had like several rants in here. Mods, clean up on aisle art share. No. I guess it wasn't. Frick. Um. Here. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. So then, like, you're gonna have like a little nose, I guess. Yeah. I got too focused on drawing the bear mug, and now I'm like, I lost the idea I had. To like, just like, like not drooling, but, just like jaded, jaded expression. Oh wait, teacup. I don't know, so, something goofy, silly. Yeah, that's what I was imagining. Just like, not true. Or maybe instead of like, how do you do the eyes? It's like this, right? Just like that. Are those the eyes I'm thinking of? Kind of like that. And like maybe like arm is higher, you know? That type beat. What did but sorry for that one. Hyperfixated on this and you guys can't stop me. How bad is this gonna? It didn't turn out too bad. So yeah, that's kind of vibe. I'm like, yeah, please go as far as you want with that idea. I like the vibe though. That's the I don't even know what my stream looks like right now. This is the idea, somewhat. I don't know, something like that. I'll keep this. I'm not keeping this though. Is that a worm? No, it's not a worm. I thought there was a worm in my room. I think I'm going a little bit silly. Probably the music. Let's change it to the actual interface soundtrack. I'm not sure if there's music here. There's a really oh my god, there's a really good song in here. Let's try to find it, guys. Do you guys think we could find the song? I am actually Coco Melon now. I'm pulling a Dora. You tell me where's the box? Where the VP is? This one is straight up wrong. Cool. I saw the mango sparkling water. Wait, is it the oh wait, the shopping cart. Swiper, no swiping. Oh, is this the song? This is the song. Everybody, shh. I got 9. Am I overanalyzing? That's wait, this may be the good song. No, it's not. Oh, we don't need to be doing this, VP. I'm trolling. Or the main line. I don't think. Let me check other people's. Oh, this person didn't label their cylinders. Yikes. Now that's like a critical issue, but it makes everyone's lives a lot harder. Okay, this person did one, two, three. That's the wrong one. Yeah, I'm overdoing it. And no one critiqued me. Setting. In the Dropbox Discord, and I'm not actually upset. In fact, here, let me go to my message in the channel. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Have a good one, Jims. Let me go through the checklist. I need to pull up the video. I may need to pull up the video. I'm switching the song as well. Doesn't check the edges of the cylinder. And so I'm not going to check the edges of the cylinder, which is weird to me, because wouldn't you want to do that? Am I high? Like, aren't you supposed to do that? Guess not, though. Okay. 3.5, so that's 1.75. I'm not sure if that's lightning in the music or in the real life. Oh, this one's pretty good. How did I do that? Oh, this was me drawing on the. How did I do that? Me drawing on the paper transferred. Cool, thanks. The devs need to patch that for real. Oh my gosh, and on this little thing, I think like a the the iconic bear mug guh. Or is it buh? I think it's buh, not guh. My apologies. I'm blaspheming right now. I'm blaspheming so hard. 2.5 leads to beep up beep boop boop 1.325. Buh, it's buh. I'm blaspheming. 1.3. Wait, yeah, because one. No, it's just 1.25. I'm trolling. Yeah, that was pretty much in the middle. Oof, it is. I'm not. Yeah, my mic definitely didn't catch it, but oof, it's lightning. Bro, what am I doing down here? Mods. Streamer goes crazy and bans 12 people from chat because he messes up a box. I would joke about Germa doing the 250 box challenge, but that's not happening. That's never happened. Not even like not happening, but like him, ADHD, incarnate, physical manifestation of energy. Not that he can't. I feel like he's beat. I feel like Germa's secretly cracked at drawing. First of all, I feel like he definitely has the creativity already. From the many things he's done to like really do some great stuff in art. But I just feel like naturally, he just gives so crazy. He came up with 8 phantom viewers. Hey, yeah, the 12 was random. I do gotta admit, 12 was random. Also, I don't even have my Twitch my Twitch statistics screen up. Oh, here's a cool thing for those who do not stream. And I like that they added this because personally turned it off. But what you can do is you can actually hide the amount of people following or watching or whatever. So like if I wanted to see how many people are watching, which is it could be stress. I don't stress over it, but I just don't want to look at it. You can click on it and to like see who's actually watching and stuff. All of those things are clickable and toggleable, which is really neat. So very good on Twitch for doing that. I wonder I wonder if that was always the thing, or like streamers had to like take a sticky note and just put it over there just so they don't have to look at it. A blessing. Bless you. Do you think the first person who tried chicken eggs was like regarded as a pervert, or have we always just kind of been doing that? They're not even a pervert, just a weirdo, just an icky weird guy. They were hitting that. They were hitting that raw. Probably they weren't cooking it. They were just gulping down the yolk. The yolk. So that was already a gross enough uh thing. I didn't need to add the sound effects. My apologies. This part is kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like I get it. I know I messed up. I hate going to lectures sometimes for my crypto class because they go over the homework. And even though I'm not doing too horribly, I hate the anticipation or like I did get something wrong and I'm like, you know, just upset. And I because I can't do anything about it. It's there. It's there now. It's permanent. I'm pretty sure people at the time eating eggs did not care about how they felt other than starving. How do you know? Some kind of eggologist or something? You're a bear. Bears do like honey and stuff. Stay in your lane. I was there. Shoot, dang it. First-hand source. I do not know what the song is, but I'm gonna let it happen. What is it? One of my roommates, they're, electrical engineers. And so they have one ridiculously old professor in his like probably 90s. And he like little old German fellow, very kind I've heard. But man, is he ancient, respectfully. And my roommates were joking, is like once he dies, the world loses a pretty substantial amount of information because like he's a first-hand account of physics and stuff. Like he was there, during all of it, during like all of modern what we regard as modern physics. He was there. He was doing that. Like we can now only have second-hand sources to try to approximate his knowledge. Had to pull the big one for this. Oh, that was so close. At least my boxes are okay most of the time. Ah, the backlight got me. Ah! Why did it do that? Do I need to buy new pens? I STG if I have to buy new pens. The other day, my roommates get up to some pretty fun discussions, arguments, hypotheticals, whatever you want to call them. The other day we were like theorizing the I'm switching the song too. It gets a bit noisy. We were doing hypotheticals for the ill-reputed not even ill-reputed, just like the popular debate of 100 men versus one gorilla. And we eventually just started coming up with kill moves, like takedowns, like what we'd be doing. We were jumping off the walls and stuff. I was at least. Theorizing how we would take a gorilla down if we were one of the 100 men. And I'll make my stance clear. I think 100 human men, given like a purely random distribution, could take down a gorilla with strategy, of course. Without strategy, it gets close. If we would just all run a swinging, I still think humanity has the upper hand. 100, that's a lot. But like, if we do it one at a time, no, of course not. One at a time, like filter, like okay next, okay next, no. And then the argument gets even crazier when you consider like, what if we put humanity's best? Like we put Eddie Hall there. You know, like any Olympiad wrestler, boxer, something. Exactly. Literally just like put 10 dudes on a rafter and just jump WWE style, incapacitated for at least a minute. We're gonna lose some people. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna be losing. We're gonna be dropping numbers for sure. People are coming out of that maimed and disfigured, if not unalived. But um, don't you think for a second that we're losing? Mm-mm. We put a freaking tin can on the moon. We have AI girlfriends, and you think we can't beat a gorilla? Talk about hubris. We have AI girlfriends. Yeah, would you guys think of me differently if like next time I show up on a stream, my phone's right here and there's just like an AI girlfriend? Would you think of less of me? And like I ask her about like how are my boxes doing, or like I mess up a box, I'm like, you make me feel better. Oh God, we've never been more alive than right now. You know what? I'll go back to freaking drinking eggs and wiping my. It's over. Than this. Oh, I need to see this now. You don't have to go get it. Don't worry about it. But we are screwed. Like we are pretty. We're it's not looking good. We're screwed. Yeah. I don't think it takes a professional to realize that. I think the only way we're getting out of this if they make sports betting legal for minors. I think that's the only way we're saving humanity. Oh, this one turned out okay. All of them have green. Oh, dude, this one's getting nuked by green. There's no direction I could take the green though that won't nuke this. I'm gonna brown. Sorry, I don't know what's gotten into me tonight, guys. Whatever's making me brown, I guess. Or like the act of brown, yeah, whatever. You get it. This is feeling a bit dense. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Shrimp. Okay, see you guys. Bye. Okay. huge shrimp. Have a good one. I maybe we could just do a static one in Delano's server. Because like that's the best I could do, as you guys saw. Cool. This flute's kind of going interesting. Ooh, here, let's listen to this song. I think it was this morning or the other morning. I think it was this morning. Um, 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 Free music share. Actually, I'm not sure if this is released yet on the thing I use. You found it? Huge. I'd love to see it. Let's see if bratwurst for breakfast on here. Nope. Bratwurst und Baklava live Folgen. Live Folgen. I just saw what you posted, Bear. This? Cool. Sorry, Bear. I'm looking at I'm looking at the drawing you made. That's awesome. I love that. And I'll check that out in a bit, Bear. Or yeah, Bear. Oh, actually, I'm gonna switch to this. Oh wait, no, no, no. That's not the album. Help! Stop! Wait, is this new? January 31st, 2025. I went. Give it a listen, guys. That's a really good drawing, Bear. I don't know why, but the way that you did the scribbles kind of reminded me of Pilot Red Sun. Either that or it's like MS Paint adjacent, but I don't know. That just gave me very. Maybe it's also I'm listening to this music, and this music has echoes of Pilot Red Sun as well. If you feel that, it's very like ethereal, surrealist, out there a bit, synthy, the works. Yeah, these are running out a little bit. Should I write just high uncomfy in one of these pages? You're not supposed to write on your pages because it's distracting for the grader. Pilot Red Sun Garfield. Garfield, you fat and lazy cat. I eat, John. It's what I do. What is it? When I was very young, my parents sent me to a coding camp because they already knew that their son would be getting absolutely no play. And so they were like, you know what? Let's hope he at least gets money. And so they sent me to a coding camp, and it was a Unity coding camp. So we made like little games. And the first game, you're not supposed. Yeah, no notes. You can do like the numbers, but don't do notes. For all I know, the one $250 challenge changed since I've last done it, but for all I know, don't, because it distracts the graders. They generally just say don't do it. If you do want to write notes, have a notebook, sticky notes, just stuff that you can remove before you take a thing. Anyways, but yeah, this was like when Pilot Red Sun was a bit more popular when I did this camp, and uh, I made a game about it was Space Invaders, but you shoot a box of Kellogg's cereal brands instead. And it's because it was originally inspired by the Quaker Oats guy, and we were all watching Pilot Red Sun videos, and like a lot of ours were inspired by Pilot Red Sun videos. Like one had like the orb jail one. Um, like some people obviously did not care, and like they were doing things not related to it, as they should. Like they were making actual games, and I ended up making an actual game as well, or the start of one. This is this what it's supposed to look like? Anyways, yeah, and so that we did what someone did. My best friend there did one on Garfield, and so that's why I have it memorized, is because we just thought it was so funny. And these were all random people I've never met before too, and We somehow bonded over that. Garfield, you fat and lazy cat. I eat John. What I do? I think my favorite is probably the orb one. Oh no 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 no. It's the Grinch one. 'Cause it's like, am I truly become whatever he put? That was super funny to me. I think all of these are labeled. It's just a mess. And I don't feel like other people had this kind of mess. I guess I should find a lighter pen. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, the Pringles one was so good. What am I talking about? You're just gonna get another box. It was like something Lay's instead. You'll regret that purchase. Iconic. Okay, let's label these. Oh my god, is it supposed to look this bad? Ay 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 ay. Ooh yeah yeah. Like I mean, this is just unintelligible. Whatever. Okay, let's number these. Let me pull out the previous page just to make it not crazy. Should be at 156 now, but I could be wrong. See, this doesn't look as bad as this one. I'm just guesstimating which one's which. Ooh, big lightning outside my window. Chaos. But we did it. So yeah, that'll be it, everybody. Uh, so we're gonna be doing 50% Friday tomorrow. We're gonna be drawing the Ford. I'm a bit upset because I want to put more time into it, but we're gonna be a bit cut for time just because exams are creeping over, and I didn't buy the materials that I wanted to. I want to do like an alcohol pen marker thing for that, for the Ford drawing, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have time tomorrow. I probably won't. Um, we will be streaming on Saturday, and then we won't be streaming on Sunday, and probably not Monday. I'm probably gonna be way too tired. What I plan on doing is after my two exams, I'm going to hang out in the park. I'm going to walk several miles to one of my favorite restaurants. I'm gonna eat there. I'm gonna stay there for a bit. And I'm gonna walk several miles back to my apartment. Because I feel like that's the only way. Period. So yeah. With that being said, everybody, thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you, Bear, Shrimp, Delano. Cat was here earlier. Jim's. I don't think Penguin was here, but shout out Penguin. I think that's it for everybody. So yeah. Once again, sincerely, thank you all. You guys know the plan. You know the schedule. It's all up on the Twitch. So yeah. Bye for now. See you guys. Very edgy music to end off on. Maybe I'm not really gone. Ooh.